Here's more wrestling news for July 18th, 2022, and we're starting this afternoon with WWE, as there was a time when Jason Jordan was poised to become a major name in the company. In 2018, Jason Jordan was scheduled for a big push, including a WrestleMania 34 match against Kurt Angle, his on-screen dad, but a neck injury that year ended those plans. During his podcast, Kurt spoke about his kayfabe son and said that, like himself, Jordan too went for smaller, quick-fix surgeries on his neck, which may have only made things worse in the long run. What's crazy, he has problems to this day. His motor skills, his hands are on and off all the time, he just can never get right. I'm not sure why that's occurring with him, because with me, at least I got relief at times. With him, he's never gotten relief. He's been really struggling with it for years. At the time of his injury, WWE reported that Jordan would be back on TV within a year, but that never happened, and instead, he found a new role as a WWE producer. Jordan has excelled as a producer, with the former wrestler taking on more and more responsibilities backstage, but even now, 4 years after his career-ending injury, the American Alpha alum continues to have his share of neck problems. Over to AEW now, as Jabadon is no stranger to getting attention due to her monstrous look, but she's not been featured on AEW TV regularly as of late. Now though, Jabadon is showing off on social media as she's undergone an impressive physical transformation. On Twitter, Jabadon shared some before and after photos of her weight loss, including a photo of herself in her underwear. Jabadon has done a lot of hard work since joining AEW both in and out of the ring, and perhaps her improved physique will see her get a feud on TV once more. Jabadon may not be making waves on AEW right now, but one name who has just debuted is Baliyan Aki. Seen as a pro wrestling sensation in his native India, Aki is mainly known for his work in Japan, having competed for Gato Move, DDT Pro Wrestling, and All Japan Pro Wrestling. In his debut for AEW, Aki faced Angelico during the most recent tapings for Dark, but came up short against his more experienced opponent. With AEW reportedly interested in branching out into the Indian market, we may soon be seeing much more of Baliyan Aki on TV, despite his loss during his debut match last week. Recently, it was reported that Michael Elgin was arrested in Japan, supposedly over stealing protein powder. Elgin, a former ROH World Champion, could face up to 5 years in prison if convicted, but that's not how the Canadian wrestler sees things. Responding on Twitter, Elgin refuted the reports of an arrest and said that he is off the Noah show because he wishes to spend more time with his family in Canada. Addressing the reports of an arrest, Elgin again denied that he ever stole protein powder in Japan and said that he is not facing jail time. In a follow-up tweet, the former Ring of Honor World Champion said that people will believe what they want, but shared an image of his first-class meal on an airplane, saying it's not exactly how someone being deported would be treated. Of course, this is Elgin's side of the story, and entirely possible that he may be trying to deceive fans, and has indeed been ordered to leave Japan. Given the controversies his career has suffered, it is difficult for Elgin to find work in North America, and the last thing he'll want to do is annoy Japanese promoters by sticking around if he really did steal the protein powder. This is a fresh story, and we expect updates to come out soon, but all we know is that for one reason or another, Elgin is off the Noah show and out of Japan. Back to WWE, as for years, The New Day has been incredibly popular with fans, and that support has shown no signs of slowing down. At a recent WWE live event, The New Day challenged the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions the Usos, but had some fun with some lucky fans before the match got started. Appearing in Fort Myers, Florida, a fan video shows Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods dancing with some kids to the Usos entrance theme, while the Tag Team Champs were making their way to the ring. When a parent of the young fans tweeted the video, this got a response from Kofi Kingston, as the former WWE Champion said it was the best. Unfortunately for The New Day, they'd go on to lose against the Usos, but Kofi and Woods were happy to give these young fans an experience they'll always remember. One name who is certainly popular with WWE fans is Cody Rhodes, who is always ready to go the extra mile for the audience despite his ongoing torn pectoral injury. Recently, a mother in Tennessee saw that WWE was coming to her town and looked for Ticketmaster to purchase tickets. Unfortunately, the mother actually contacted a scammer and asked for tickets for herself and her son, who uses a wheelchair. The scammer instructed her to go to a local store and purchase a gift card, and it was only when the scammer asked for more gift cards did she realize she was being scammed. Seeing the news on Twitter, Rhodes stepped up and after some help from some people online, was able to get in touch with the mom and hook her and her son up with genuine WWE tickets. This is a fantastic story and once again shows that Cody Rhodes is always ready to help out fans, and he'll have 2 more people cheering him on when he's eventually able to wrestle again. Now, Vince McMahon has been accused of having several affairs with multiple women despite having been married to Linda McMahon for over half a century. Several media outlets have reported that McMahon paid over $12 million to several former WWE employees as part of their non-disclosure deals. Speaking on the latest episode of his Drive-Thru podcast, Jim Cornette theorized that while Vince and Linda haven't gotten officially divorced, that their marriage is effectively already over. They just didn't do the divorce. The settlement was already made. Would she spend $80 million to run for Senate? Like she's gonna be a f***ing senator. Linda spent a small fortune in her 2 failed runs for U.S. Senate, money that Cornette believes came from an unofficial ending of her marriage to McMahon. According to the allegations, McMahon has no problem spending millions to keep women quiet, but if Cornette is to be believed, the biggest payout he's made is to his wife Linda. In 1999, Kurt Angle made his debut for the WWF, being praised by announcer Howard Finkel as the most celebrated real athlete in the company. Even before his epic pro wrestling career, Kurt was already a success at the 1996 Summer Olympics, and fans will soon learn even more about the wrestling machine. On his podcast, The Kurt Angle Show, Kurt revealed that WWE has bought the rights to a documentary on him, which will air on Peacock next year. Kurt explained that while WWE's documentary will be more pro-wrestling oriented, he has made a deal with the company to air a doc that's about his personal life growing up and his life before WWE. Whether in WWE or out of the company, Angle has always been an interesting personality, and we're curious as to what'll be covered when the doc hits screens next year. And we're ending with more from Kurt, who had an incredible in-ring career before his final match in 2019, but decades competing in the industry have taken their toll on the Olympian. One major issue that haunted Kurt throughout his career is his neck, which was broken during his gold medal win in Atlanta in 1996 and further aggravated throughout his wrestling career. Speaking on the latest episode of his podcast, Kurt discussed his neck issues and the long-term effects they've had. "I can't feel my 2 pinkies at all. I've had a lot of problems with my motor skills. My arms went numb for periods of time, and I've lost about 3 inches in both arms, so my arms have atrophied." Kurt went for neck fusion surgery last year and said that he regrets not doing it sooner, adding that what he did prior to 2021 was quick fix surgeries that'll always lead to problems down the road. Angle's injuries led to a lengthy history of painkiller addiction, which would cost him his WWE career and friendship with Vince McMahon in 2006. And while Kurt is in a much better place now, wrestling continues to have a toll on Angle years after his last match. Well guys, that's our news for today. Please share your comments below. Also hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. And as always, thanks for watching.